I have chosen this paper for IGCSE mathematics, and this paper is a non-calculator paper, and I have already solved question number 1. Question number 1 I had solved already, so we can discuss. This is a question for angles. So these are two parallel lines and these are two transverse lines. They meet at this point, and the question is asking angle A from you. Now look at this. Angle A is corresponding angle to 48. So we write down A equal to 48 degrees because A and 48 degrees are corresponding angles, and get 2 marks for this. Then we go on to part B. Find the value of B. If you look at that diagram, A plus B plus 65 is equal to 180 degrees. So we write down A plus B plus 65 is equal to 180 degrees. So 180 minus 48 minus 65, because 48 is A and 65 is given. So B works out to be 67 degrees. So we write down here 67 degrees and score 2 marks. Then we are asked for angle C. Angle C is corresponding angle to A plus B. So we write down C is equal to A plus B, that is 67 plus 48, which is equal to 115 degrees. So our ABC parts are completed. Then we go to next page, and this question is already completed, and then we go to question number 2A. 2A we are to factorize, so we take 3 common from 12 and 15 and are left with 4x plus 5. This is the factorization of part A. This question 2B, we take x's on one side, 7x minus 2x from other side because it was plus there, and 11 plus 3. So 5x becomes equal to 14x equal to 14 over 5, which is equal to 2, 4 over 5. Write the answer here, or write down 2.8 over here and get 2 marks. Question number 3 reads as the area of the parallelogram is same as the area of the trapezium. Work out the value of x. X is the height of trapezium. So we write down formulae of area of rectangle, which is b multiplied by h, and area of trapezium, which is sum of parallel sides divided by 2 multiplied by h of the trapezium. This h is of the parallelogram. Now we put in the values. 12 multiplied by 6 equal to 11 plus 7 over 2 into x from here, and solve. 12 into 6 is 72, and 11 plus 7 is 18. 18 over 2 cancel. 2 1s are 2 and 9 2s are 18. So we get 72 is equal to 9x. So x is equal to 72 over 9, and x becomes 8 centimeter. Write the answer here and get 3 marks. Question 4A reads, Aisha records the distance she runs and her average speed. The results are shown in the scattered diagram. This one. These are the results of her running, okay? And then there is a table. The table shows the results of 4 more runs. These are the results, and question is on the scatter diagram, plot these points. So when we have to plot these points, we have to see the distance. First of all, 4.2 kilometer, and the 4.2 kilometer will be here. Why? Because can you see there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divisions in 4 to 5, so each division will be 0.2 kilometer. So for 4.2 we have to go to 13.4. So when we come here from 4.2 and we are going towards the vertical side and we have to go for 13.4. I'm taking time, otherwise would be done in a jiffy. Here is the line of 13 and this is 13.2 and this is 13.4. So we draw a cross which must cross at 13.4. You can have a pencil to do this, so I will also get a pencil. After having explained this and marking it with a point with a marker, we got something wrong here. The point is very thick, so we could lose mark here. So we have got a pencil now and go to 5.7 and 5.7 will be 5.2, 5.4, 5.6 and in between is 5.7. For this we have to go to 11.8 and going up. Here is 11 and this is 5.7, 11. For getting the trend of the line of best fade, I had used this thread, very thin thread, to balance out the scatter of the points, and then you see I got this line. Ultimately, this line, which is a balanced line. And the next part is use your line of best fit to estimate her average speed when she runs a distance of 6 kilometers. So we go back to the graph. Go back to the graph and go to 6 kilometers, and we have to read it from 6 kilometers, and it is 11.2 kilometers per hour. So we got this mark scored, and then write down here 11.2 kilometers per hour, then our question is completed. Going to question number 5a. Complete the table of values for y equal to minus x squared plus x plus 5. We have to put in these values. So y is equal to minus 3 this minus 3 in place of x, and this minus outside this one, and whole square plus minus 3 plus 5 works out to be minus 9 minus 3 plus 5, and this is minus 12 plus 5 is minus 7, so we write on minus 7 here. And when this is 0, we'll get a 5 here, 0, 0, 5. And when this is 3, we work out again, equal to minus 3 square plus 3, sorry, not 3, yeah, 3. I have missed one, I'll do that later, okay? Okay, minus 3 square plus 3 for this, x is equal to 3, and plus 5 is equal to minus 9 plus 3 plus 5, which is equal to minus 1. And if we have equal to 1, this will be minus 1, this will be plus 1, cancel, this will be 5. And then y equal to 4 minus 4 square plus 4 plus 5 is equal to minus 16 plus 9 is equal to minus 7. So I write down minus 7 here and I write down minus 1 here. I'll check for 3. Minus 3 square plus 3 plus 5 minus 9 plus 3 plus 5 is minus 1, and our table of values are completed and we get 3 marks. Part B of the question reads on the grid this one. Draw the graph of y equal to minus x square plus x plus 5 for minus 3 is less than equal to x and x is less than equal to 4. For my a's, I have shifted the points from the previous page over here so that I don't have to turn the page time and again. And minus 3, look at this, and 4, so this is from the same. This relation is from the same, so we start drawing. Minus 3, minus 7, this is minus 3, this is minus 7, so we have a point here. And minus 2 minus 1 is going to be minus 2 minus 1 is going to be this point, and we draw a cross here. Minus 1 3 is going to be this point, this, so we draw a cross here. 0 5 is going to be this, and 1 5 is going to be this, and this is a bit lower, but you see I could have taken it over here. And then 2 3 is going to be this point, 2 3. 3 minus 1 is going to be here, minus 1 is here, 3 minus 1, okay, and 4 minus 7 is going to be here, this point. So we have plotted our points on the graph, and draw the graph of this means that we have to draw a curve. This is a curve because this is a square equation, quadratic equation, so this is going to be a curve. What we do is that we try it once or twice, like this is not going to be like this, but comes like this a bit, goes to this side, and then we can turn it down like here, so that our hand is inside the curve, and then we can draw this curve as well. So you have to practice that. I am going to try and do it from here, like this, okay? So let's do it. Something like this, and then put it other way around, and do this. Complete the graph. Sorry for a bit of error, but we can rub it off here. We can rub it off. Advantage of doing with pencil is that we can rub it off easily here, and draw the point again, this one, and this one, and try to make the graph once again correctly. Here we are. We're almost done. A bit of cover like this. Part C of the question asks, write down the coordinates of the highest point of the graph. When we look at the graph, this is the highest point, this one, and the coordinates would be x from here to here and y from here to here, and this x is 0.5 because this is 1, and y is 5.2. So we write down the coordinates of highest point here as 0.5 and 5.2 and get 1 mark. Question. I don't like this place, double line, so I would like to correct it a bit more. Like this, okay, and rub it off. See, it takes a little bit time, but if you are understanding and you are ready to do the corrections yourself, that is amazing. Okay, here as well. Rub it off and let it go in a single line like this. So we have 2 more parts to do for this question, and they are, write down the equation of the line of symmetry of the graph. Now line of symmetry will be a vertical line of symmetry would be a vertical line from here. You see, there are 3 points on left, there are 4 points on right, and the shape is something like a parabola, and if we have these 7, so 3.5 here, and can you see that 3.5 means we are 3 these and half point here. Half point here is this, and go up straight. So the equation would be x equal to 0.5, y is equal to 0, and x equal to 0.5. So we write down here x equal to 0.5. Now we go to last part of this question, which is part E, and part 1 of part E says, on the grid draw the line y equal to x for -3 is less than equal to x and x is less than equal to 4. Making a table for y equal to x, -3 and 4 are the limits, and in between 0 will be 0 and -2 will be -2. So we draw a line for x equal to y. This is -3, this point, and this is 4 and 4, and we join these 2 points to get the line y equal to x. I have written y equal to x here. This gets us 1 mark, and then we go on to part 2, write down the values of x where the line y equal to x crosses the curve y equal to minus x square plus x plus 5. So these are the 2 points where line y equal to x crosses this curve, and x values are minus 2.3 and 2.2. So we write down answer here minus 2.3 and 2.2 and score our 2 marks over here. This ends this question and this video. If the video has helped you, kindly like and subscribe for my effort. Thank you.